Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got the Flamin' Karma truck series tonight from Talladega. Should be an interesting one. As you know, Talladega is always a fun one anyway. You're either gonna end up winning that bad boy or more than likely be on your roof or into the grandstands, one of the two. This is also here, let me see if I can pull it back up without the music. The Kings of Mosh Pit, the third race in the series here. Hold on. For the award. Turn this down here. Hold on. There we go. So that's the current points for it. You got Jared there leading it with 44. Brian in second, 37. Rick Sargent, 35 in third. I did hear that Jared is not going to be here tonight for the race, so he will not be adding any points. So this is Brian Oshenska's, puts the pressure on him here to secure this. If he's able to jump Jared there by a couple points, he will get I believe a trophy there, like you see the Kings of Thrash and all that. Mosh Pit Award. He'll get a plaque that will be sent to him. There was 3 races, and this is the third one that counts towards that points total you see there. So Rick Sargent, I don't see in here. So Brian's here. Back to live TV. Hold on. Yeah, we got Brian here. I don't see Rick Sargent, but we got Thanos. He's still alive in the points there. So that's still a possibility for him. So should be interesting. It's a pretty neat award that Thanos is able to get out with the Kings of Thrash. And that'll be cool if Brian's able to win that. So, sorry I'm turning stuff off. I wasn't ready. And we are going to talk to Brian here in a second and ask him if he's feeling any pressure about winning that award. Okay, there we go. You are on board right now, Thanos, in the Kings of Thrash machine there. You're on board with that truck. Got about 6 minutes left in quali here. Let's see if we can pull Mr. Oshenska in here real quick. Oh, here. Wow, here, let me do this. While I got that. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can talk to Brian. Brian, where you at? Brian Oshenska, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yeah, Richie, how you been?
Hey, I'm doing good. I was just explaining to the fans watching that this is the third race in the Kings of Thrash Mosh Pit Award, and you are currently sitting second in points for that award. And Jared, I believe, is not showing up tonight. So, are you feeling a little added pressure to go out there and get that done?
Yeah, definitely. I would be lying if I said I wasn't. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot, and it's been a little dicey in practice already. I mean, you know it. The trucks here are a blast to drive, but they are pretty twitchy. And but it's a good bunch of people here, and again, Talladega, it's all about where you put yourself and luck and stuff like that. So I'm definitely feeling pressure. I won't lie to you. I'm already thinking, should I qualify? Should I just sit in the back and wait to see what happens? Lots going through my mind right now.
10-4. Well, it looks like your third place in the point battle there, Rick Sargent, is not here. So it looks like you'll be fighting it out with Thanos. So
okay, yeah, well, he's a good one. So he's gonna be tough, you know.
He's another good one, that's for sure. So
yes,
good luck.
Indeed, yeah.
Good luck to you tonight. Hopefully you can pull that out and get that nice, cool plaque up on your wall.
Awesome, appreciate it, Richie. Thank you.
All right, buddy.
All right, take care.
Yep. That was Brian Oshenska, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk to Thanos, who we are sitting on board here, see what he has to say about this. Thanos, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yep, we got you.
Hey, bud. So I just talked to Brian Oshenska, obviously second in points on the Kings of Thrash Mosh Pit Award that you're doing there. This is the third race in the series. Jared's first in points, but unfortunately he cannot make it tonight. And I believe you're fourth there in points. And third place, Rick Sargent, is not here. So it looks like it's going to be between you and Mr. Oshenska. Are you feeling any pressure? He said he was definitely feeling it.
Oh, I was just looking. I see where Rick and Christian both popped in. So,
Oh, did they pop in? Okay, so they're just not showing on my time. So, okay, so it's
yeah,
going to be a little
well,
battle.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing about this is finishing well but cleanly. And if you look at the way the points have shaken out, it's really the guys that have, finished, well enough into the top 10, but didn't have any incident points. So, and it's Talladega. So that was why we did it that way.
I mean, 10-4. I mean, you got to think Talladega is going to give you some incident points, right? You're either checkers or wreckers, is what I was saying at the start. You're either in victory lane or you're on your roof.
Yeah, so no, so we're just sitting in the holler and just making sure we pile up as much pressure as we can on Brian. So, but no, it should be a good race. Looks like we got a good field, and we got some people in here competing for it. So I'm just kind of looking forward. Just going to kind of try to keep my nose clean and see if I can sneak my way to the front there at the end.
10-4. Well, I wish you the best of luck, and that would be kind of neat but kind of weird to give yourself your own award, but still cool at the same time. So good luck tonight, and hopefully we're talking to you in victory lane at the end of this thing.
Yeah, well, I was talking to the guys in the Kings of Thrash, or we were messaging back and forth, and I said, well, if I win this daggone plaque, I'm going to see him next month up in Columbus. I said, I'm bringing it up there, and I'm going to have you all autograph it for me.
Oh, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Well, that sounds awesome, and good luck in your goal towards getting that done tonight, buddy.
All right, thank you for what you do, and thanks for the Kings of Thrash, and we'll see you at the end of the race, hopefully.
10-4. Well, thank you for what you do. Thanks for sponsoring the league here, the truck series, and all that good stuff. So thank you to you as well.
Oh, you're very welcome. So let's go get after this.
All right, buddy. That was Thanos, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. We got a minute 12. We're going to pull in the queen of BRR. Nicole, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I got a copy.
Hey, so I see you're sitting third on the timesheets here. What are you thinking of your odds of winning this race? I know you're really good on the super speedways for sure. You're gonna be able to go out there and get your first W tonight.
I am really gonna try my hardest tonight.
That's awesome. Now I gotta ask another question. Is this trying your hardest with no wine, or do you have wine in your system like last time?
Oh, I got my wine glass sitting here.
Okay. Well, good luck to you tonight, and hopefully we'll talk to you at the end of this thing, and you can get your first ever BRR win. That would be really cool.
Hey, thanks, Richie.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Nicole. That's what she said, Creasel. Again, we got 6 seconds, well, 3 seconds here now as I say that, until we kick off qualifying here. Let's put that down. Okay, it looks like the practice is checkered, so it looks like Curtis Shields led the timesheet. Mike Smith was second. Nicole was third. Mark Dantuma fourth. And John Schmidt rounding out your top 5. We are set to qualify. Again, people attack this different ways. Some people will qualify just for the pit road spot. You know, if you can get that first spot, that helps during pit stops. Other people believe in not qualifying and just, again, you can kind of come front to back pretty much at will. So again, there's multiple strategies. Looks like Ray Hillhouse is out here. There's he. He's out there in the number 2 Wrangler truck. Looks like Bill Percy's also on the track in the 5-figure Death Punch machine, the 95 there. Nicole, that's what she said, Creasel, in the number 6 Flamin' Karma Truck Series paint scheme there. Looks like we got Mr. Kinner out there in the 80. Looks like we got Man Senior out there in the 57 Chevy Silverado truck. So again, the way I like to attack this track, and again, there's many different ways of doing it and theories about it. I usually tend to run the first lap, the out lap out of the pits all the way up at the wall, and then I run the first green flag lap as well at the wall, and then I cut down and run the final green flag qualifying lap around the bottom. That's how I choose to do it. There's no right or wrong way, but looks like Man Senior here is running kind of in the center. Curtis Shields out here on his run. Oh, looks like we got Rick Sargent. He took to the track here. Looks like he's rocking the 20 Home Depot scheme there. I like it. Usually he runs the was it the Miller Lite? I think it's Miller Lite, the blue Miller Lite, but he's rocking the Home Depot scheme tonight. Looks like Mason Foster. Looks like he is stopped. Christian Delgado did not take to the track yet. Neither did Mark Dantuma, Donald Durns, John Schmidt. Man Senior jumps to the top of the chart there, takes the provisional pole on his first lap. Bill Percy jumps into second. DJ Kinner now jumps to second, bumps Bill Percy back to third. Nicole, that's what she said, Creasel, to the top of the sheets. She's now bumped by Curtis Shields. Mike Smith takes it second. Brian Oshenska looks to be on track here. Oh, he's got the Lucky Charm scheme. I love it. I love it. Looks like Curtis Shields still holding on to that top spot. Second place belongs to Mike Smith. Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel holding down a podium. Top 3 quality spot so far. Ray Hillhouse jumps into 6th. Let's follow Nicole here. She's coming around to complete her second lap here. You see she's down low. That's the same approach I take. Let's see if this is going to put her back on the pole. Again, Talladega, the line is down. Brian Oshenska jumps to the pole on his second lap. Nicole slots in at 5th. Mason Foster here, the 96 machine. He right now is currently no time yet. He's not taking a time. So far we've had 10 trucks take the time trials. And it looks like Brian is currently P1. Curtis Shields is 2. Mike Smith is 3rd. DJ Kinner 4th. Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel 5th. Thanos is 6th. Man Senior 7th. Rick Sargent 8th. Bill Percy 10th. Ray Hillhouse 11th. And as I say that, Mason Foster, who you're watching, jumps to the top of the charts, takes provisional pole, and that very first pit stall that comes along with it. Looks like Larry Ashby hopped into the server here. Not sure if he's going to have enough time to get a lap in, but let's get a little extra laps here. Larry, looks like Larry is out on the track here. All right, let's see what Larry's got. I'm not up. The session is checkered, so he's not going to get that lap. Again, doesn't really matter. Again, it's only more so for your pit box. So we are set to go 65 laps here of racing here at Talladega Motor Speedway, and if I had to take a guess, I would normally say this would have some cautions. It might have one late, but being there's 18 trucks, so maybe we'll get a few. But I look for them to kind of settle down and just kind of ride for a little bit. Get into a little groove, little shake your groove thing, get into a little groove, and then fight it out at the end, because they do have one fast repair available to them, which is nice. But again, it's only one, so you know, you kind of want to use that wisely. Here is your starting grid. First place, Mason Foster. Brian Oshenska is second. Curtis Shields is third. Mike Smith is fourth. DJ Kinner is fifth. Sixth is Nicole Creasel. Seventh is Thanos. Eighth is Man Senior. Ninth, Rick Sargent. 10th, Mr. Bill the Wild Man Percy. Ray Hillhouse is 11th. Evan Clapper is 12th. 13th is Albie Hewins. 14th, Christian Delgado. 15th, Mark Dantuma. 16th, Larry Ashby. Donald Durrance and John Schmidt, 17th and 18th. And that is your full field rundown as we get ready to kick this off here. Just a few more seconds here and we'll get ready to start that one long parade lap. It should only be a half a lap though. I think it's just a half a lap. Excuse me. Again, restart zones are active. So what that means is the two front trucks, the pole sitter and the truck in second, they will the pole sitter will have control of the restart in the Geico restart zone, which is blue, which I'll try to show that to you. But there's a blue Geico restart zone on the top side on the front stretch, and on the bottom on the inside. The leader may go anytime in that zone. Once you pass that zone, if the leader has not gone, second place may fire at their discretion. The only weird thing, when you're doing that restart zone, you do have to maintain a certain pace, both the leader and second place. I think it's like 65 miles an hour, but sometimes that can get confusing, and if you go too fast, it'll give you a black flag, and if you go too slow, it'll also give you a black flag, which I've had happen to me. So we'll see if they can, if Brian and Mason can get this right here, because it really does ruin your race if you get nabbed for that black flag. Maybe not so much at this track. You know, you probably wouldn't lose a lap. Close, I think, but it definitely need a caution to retry to get your spots back that you lost. Pace truck is pulling on the pit road. The field is in the hands of Mason Foster and Brian Oshenska. I'll see if you can see it. I believe this one has two sets of Geico restart zones too. It's got to be tricky. You're going to see a Geico one up on the top wall right there in blue. That's not it though. There's going to be another set down on the bottom here and up top. You see it right there. There you go. That is the zone. The green flag is out. Everybody is away cleanly. Right on board with Nicole here. She's up on the high side. That's Mike Smith in front of her in the air gas machine there. DJ Kinner below her. Looks like she has lit the fuse and riding a rocket here. Taking that thing all the way up to third place. Let's see if Brian and Mike leave her hanging out to dry. Nope, they stay there. She's holding a good solid line. Looks like Mike's struggling with the back end a little bit. So it looks like they got that high line rolling pretty good right now. You got Bill Percy, her good buddy, behind her, pushing her. points. He's out the back of Mr. Percy in the 5-finger death punch machine that, yes, I did create for him. Looking back at, looks like Evan Clapper on his left there, and it looks like it might be Mason Foster directly behind him. So it's like he switched down below, and that high line is rolling pretty good. We are on lap, getting ready to go on lap 3 of 65 here. Now it seems like everybody's around the low side there. They used that top side at the start. Now everybody's kind of jumping down low. While we got everybody all bunched up, let's do a little crank it up. Turn up your volume. Should be good here. Brian Oshenska leading this pack, logging some laps here, leading this field. Again, he's in the points battle. Maybe I'll shut up and let you guys enjoy this for a second. Okay, we are back. Brian Oshenska, as I showed that points graphic, is in second place in the Mosh Pit Award there. So, again, Jared Heasley's not here. So as long as he just has a solid run, he's got to fend off. Right now he's currently leading. Well, as I say that, Evan Clapper and Christian Delgado and Curtis Shields are getting that high line rolling. He's in the battle with Rick Sargent and Thanos. Rick Sargent is currently 13th, and Thanos is 15th. So right now the award would go to Mr. Oshenska if it finishes the way it is. Another interesting note, both Evan Clapper and Christian Delgado are the biggest movers of the race so far, up 11 spots. John Schmidt is the second biggest mover, up 9. So, yeah. Nicole having a good run, hanging in there. She's down third line down there on the bottom. Looks like you got Brian, Mike, Nicole, and Mr. Percy there while Bill lined up. Again, you will see when we do hit green flag pit stops, which we will do. That's when sometimes the field will get strung out. You get people that get penalties and whatnot, or just a little slower stops, and you kind of lose the draft, and then you'll have multi-packs of cars trying to catch back up. Oh, Christian Delgado spinning. Big wreck. Mike Smith involved. Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel involved. Big wreck. Mike Smith, I think, went for a spin. We'll have to check that out. Thanos involved. It's for you. This will be a cool. Oh, it looks like Christian just comes down on Brian. Nowhere to go. He was not clear, and chaos ensues after that. Let's see what Mark saw here. And we're going to be using a lot of fast repairs. Mark was pretty far back. Looks like he got it woed up here. Not really sure what possibly could have happened. I think he just touched the grass. That's it. Nicole looks like she's dead in the water there. Let's ride with Nicole. I didn't think that was a crazy hit, but it might have. Oh, where? Come on. My eyes are deceiving me. Let's see what she saw. It's kind of nowhere to go. It doesn't look like it was that. Oh, she got hit pretty hard there by Rick Sargent. So that's going to be fast repairs for sure. For sure. She was able to make it back around and not have to tow, which is a good sign. At least you don't have to wait for the tow, but that's going to be a fast repair. We're going to have quite a bit of those being used. Bill might have towed. Did he? Excuse me. It's like Evan Clapper coming down pit road. I didn't think he was involved in that, but it looks like they're coming down to top off. Or it looks like Rick Sargent stayed out, Man Senior, Mason Foster, John Schmidt, Thanos. They all stayed out. See if we can grab Mr. Dan. Mark Dantuma, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
I got you, Rich.
So that was a little bit of a wild ride there. It looks like you were able to get it woed up there and not get involved in that. But what did you see there, if anything?
I just saw smoke and got on the brakes, to be honest.
10-4. Well, good wreck avoidance. It looked like Christian Delgado pulled down in front of Brian Oshenska and it wasn't quite clear. And well, you know what that does? Just turns the car sideways and then chain reaction type of deal. But
Yep.
Good job avoiding that. Just was wondering if you had saw something different than what we did. But good luck in the rest of the race, and hopefully you don't get too much more damage on there.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, bud. All right, that was Mark Dantuma. Double file, yeah. Let's see, who else can we talk to? Let's get the most interesting man in the world, Mr. Ashby. He's in here. Larry Ashby, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yes, sir. What's up, Richie?
Hey, what's up, man? Looks like you're running in, what, 4th spot there, I think I see you in? You're up 12 spots from where you started?
I know. I got a good run on the start, and I just sort of hung with it. You know me. I'm usually, mid-pack or even backwards. But, hey, I'm just trying to hang with the big boys up here.
Hey, well, you're doing the best of job hanging with them, man. I mean, did you have to dodge that wreck at all, or did that happen? Did that happen behind you?
Yeah, I dodged a little bit, and then I got a little bit of damage. So I just said, hey, let's go in and get it fixed. Just, I think everyone had a little damage except for that first place car. So
10-4. Well, it looks like you were able to get in, get it fixed, and get out in 4th spot. So good luck. Go get her. Bring home this W, buddy.
All right. I appreciate it, Richie.
10-4. Larry Ashby, ladies and gentlemen, in the 4th position there in the rustic scheme that he's got going on in the 34 machine. What's up, baby? We are getting ready to go back green flag racing here. I said it was going to go caution free. I was obviously wrong. So we'll see if we can't restart that now. The field will be in control with Evan Clapper. Curtis Shields, rather, and Evan Clapper will be leading them down on this one. Here you go, baby, all done. So we are getting set here to go back to green flag racing. Again, we had a lot of trucks damaged on that had to use their fast repairs. It looks like everybody was able to get out. It looks like only Ray Hillhouse and Bill Percy are currently 1 lap down at least. We are 9 out of 65 here, getting ready to go back to the green flag here. Look for that Geico restart zone. Not that one. Coming up on it. It's coming down here. And we are in the zone. Evan Clapper fires. Gets a good restart. Not really sure who was up on the top there, but man, they got that might, I don't know, we'll have to see how they score that one, but Brian jumps right to the outside here of Evan Clapper, trying to go right for the lead. Clapper getting a good push from Delgado. Brian hanging tough there on the outside though. Sorry if you hear me chewing. I'm chewing a Tums. Looks like Brian getting a good push from Curtis Shields there in the 94. There's only 4 trucks up top there. Looks like Curtis was thinking about maybe going to the high side of Brian. And some of the trucks involved in that, like Nicole and Danos and all them, and they'll have to maybe, well, I mean, they don't have to, but they might want to, again, Nicole for sure had to use her fast repair, so it kind of changes the way she runs this race, at least for the time being. It can't be as aggressive knowing that you don't have that fast repair in the bank anymore. That's why a lot of times I like to be on the bottom. I feel like it's easier to avoid the wrecks happen, but again, that's all preference. We are coming around to take lap 13 here out of 65. Top's trying to get organized up there. Still got Brian Oshenska up there, Curtis Shields. Looks like is that Aaron Mason? Sorry, Mason Foster rather. Larry Ashby and Rick Sargent. Yeah. Looks like the bottom's got it going though. They got a little better organization down there. Christian is right up the backside of Evan Clapper. Again, you can do that for a little bit, but again, Christian will start to run hot and he'll have to either pull out a little bit and back off a little bit, let it cool down, or at least offset the car a little bit so that he can get some air back into the radiator, cool that down. But again, you can push for a pretty long time before you have to do that. Excuse me. Oh, we got contact. Christian Delgado's down the infield there. It's like he's going to save it. He might be coming back up the track. It looks like he does save it. We're 3 wide here. Larry Ashby. Oh, Aaron. Is that Aaron? Sorry, Mason Foster, rather, is loose. Man, he had that truck wiggling around. Anyway, everybody seems to be able to gather it up. That's a big blow for Christian Delgado. He was able to save the truck, but unfortunately, he's going to need a caution to catch back up. Curtis Shields is your leader. Excuse me. This is on board Curtis Shield, the Bass Pro Shop Ford Tundra there. Sorry, Toyota Tundra. Ford. Not the Tundra. Larry Ashby, your biggest mover so far, up 11 spots. Your next biggest mover is Evan Clapper in second. He's up 10 spots. Again, that dropped Christian all the way back to 16th spot, and he's about 7-ish seconds off of this main pack. So again, that's he was able to hang on to the truck, but unfortunately his race is going to be shot unless he gets a caution. I'm not really sure what happened to Bill. Why? I'm assuming he had a tow. Must have had too much damage where he had a tow and then kind of lose that lap, but thought maybe he'd be able to drive that back around and just use the fast repair. But let's see if he's still around. Pull him in here while we got a moment. Aw, Bill, you're disappointing me. Come on, where you at? It looks like Bill is not around for comment. He left the chat, so we will not pull him in. Ooh, Evan Clapper looked like he didn't know whether to go to block the middle there or excuse me. 17 out of 65 here, coming around to take 18. Evan, I'm not sure if Evan's doing that by design or if his truck is just sliding up a little bit in the turns, but you gotta watch. You get to the middle like that and you're gonna be put 3 wide and you're going back to the back of the field. Brian Oshenska leading that top lane up there. Larry Ashby right behind him. Got Ray Hillhouse. That's Ray. No. It's the number 2 truck. I don't know. Must be a custom number. Unless that's Ray out there and he's just... That is Ray. He just worked his way back up. He's currently a lap down, but would be in the lucky dog spot. Outside line forming up pretty good now. It's like Curtis Shields is leading it. Cole worked her way back up to 13th. She's just kind of, I think she's just kind of chillaxing right now. A little too early with no fast repairs in the bank. Excuse me. Looks like Evan's going to jump up high there and grab the high line. Well, they're starting to sway a little bit. Brian's getting a little antsy back there in the Lucky Charms machine. Every time I see that Lucky Charms truck, I think of Warwick Davis and Leprechaun. I don't know why, I just do. Looks like Evan gonna jump back down to the bottom. So he's trying to control both lanes here. He's gonna clear Curtis Shields here, jump back down in front of him. You got Brian in the middle there with just Larry Ashby helping him. And you got Ray Hillhouse and okay, Larry's gonna jump up there, grab Ray. Oh, it looks like Mason might be having a little connection issues there. Right along here with Nicole. You can see she's kind of leaving a little bit of cushion there in case anything gets too crazy. Looks like she has Thanos in front of her. Kings of Thrash machine there. See kingsofthrash.com on the rear of that truck up there. You got Mike Smith. All of these trucks rather were involved in that first lap or whatever, third lap fiasco. So they're all kind of chilling at the back, waiting. Don Schmidt was another one that was confident in his truck. Again, he's just, like I said, they're biding their time. I was listening to him, and he felt like his shot chances were pretty good for winning this race tonight. I mean, Talladega, Daytona, those iRacing Super Speedway, those are obviously the great equalizer tracks. And, you know, anybody and everybody can win on those tracks. It's why sometimes they're the most fun to run. Check back up at the front. Looks like Evan Clapper is now behind Curtis Shields. Brian is not giving up on that top line, though. Brian, Larry Ashby, Mason Foster running that high line with Ray Hillhouse there and Rick Sargent. It's like Brian gonna let... Okay, never mind. I thought he was swapping positions there. Looks like Mason gets out of line there. That'll put Brian and Larry Ashby and all them. They should move right around him. We are coming around to complete lap 23. Out of 65 here. It's like Brian able to get pushed out into the lead there. Let's see what he does, if he is able to clear, if he cuts down in front or if he sticks with the high side and his buddy Larry Ashby. He's clear right now. It's his choice if he wants to drop down low. Looks like he will do that. High side getting another good run. Now it's led by Larry Ashby. Ray Hillhouse pushing. See if Ray can push Larry out to the lead. Got Rick Sargent there, Mike Smith. Looks like Curtis Shields gonna jump up to the high side. Leave Brian down there by himself. Looks like he will clear and cut back down in front of Brian Oshenska. Ugh. Brian was thinking about going up high. Was not quite clear yet. Yeah, and everybody kind of settled down now. Seems like they got getting into a pretty good rhythm here. Got only 4 trucks on that top side. Larry Ashby, Ray Hillhouse, excuse me, Rick Sargent, which Larry Ashby. Oh, Larry Ashby's kind of caught in the middle here. Oh, is he gonna clear Curtis? He's so close. I think he's gonna clear him. Curtis is gonna let Larry Ashby in. Larry Ashby gonna be your leader. Rick Sargent is technically still a leader. Ray Hillhouse is leading the field, but he is currently a lap down. Rick's gonna cut down. Yes, no, yes, he does. So Rick Sargent now jumps out to your lead, and I believe that would give him that mosh pit award if it ended right now, as Rick would be in first and Brian Oshenska would be in 8th. That should be enough points to secure that for Rick. If it ended now, again, it's not ending now, but it's like Brian kind of dropping off here a little bit. Not sure if he's setting up a pit stop or just lost touch there. Evan Clapper looking to make it 3 wide there. Mark D'Antuma pushing Rick Sargent now up on the high side. Got Raymond Hillhouse down on the bottom, a lap down off the pace, but he's being pushed by Mike Smith. Ooh, looks like Mark gonna drop the high side and come down, tuck in behind Rick Sargent there. Coming around to start lap 29 here. Almost at halfway. Looks like they're coming up on some lap traffic up here. I'll have to see how that comes into factor here. It looks like it might be Mason Foster. Looks like he's just going to go high here and let the field work around him. Try to grab onto the back. Looks like he will be able to tag on there. Brian Oshenska, one of your early leaders, now back running in 9th spot. I gotta believe he's just kind of staying out of trouble now. Only got 2 trucks up on the top side. That would be DJ Kinner and can't see who that is. Mason Foster, maybe? Yeah. Although he's giving DJ one hell of a push for 2 people up there. Gonna push him right to the lead. He's clear. They're going to both clear. Hell of a job by Mason Foster there, pushing DJ Kinner to the lead. They're able to both clear. Now they're coming up on Christian Delgado. Again, you remember he had his troubles at the start there where he kind of got pushed down below the apron and came back onto the track, but he never hit nobody, so no caution was thrown. But unfortunately, it cost him all that time. Unfortunately, now on a lap down. .32 complete here at a 65, getting ready to start lap 33. That'll put us over halfway here when they take the start-finish line. Looks like Rick Sargent is lone man up on the top. So he will more than likely drop like a rock if nobody jumps up there. Looks like we might be setting up for some pit stops here. Yes, we are. As a majority of the field comes here. That's going to leave Albie out in front there, up 12 spots, leading it with a push from his buddy Thanos in second spot. The best thing they could do is get real tight on each other and come in immediately on this lap to not lose time. Again, no real point to staying out because I do believe, yeah, everybody's still on the lead lap. You know, so if they would have put them a lap down, then I could see risking it staying out, trying to get a caution, trap everybody a lap down. But they're about 30, 40 seconds behind, but again, not a lap down. So it would just cycle these guys to the back if the caution were to come out now. Coming up on more lap traffic. Looks like it's the 0-2 of Donald Durrance. Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel, John Schmidt. It looks like they lost touch with draft on their pit stops. So Thanos is in. Caution is out. This might be perfect timing for that. Sure who it was. Brian Oshenska has crashed. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like a man just hooked him. Oh, big time contact with Rick Sargent. See what that looked like from Rick's point of view. It's hard impact. See up ahead. Nowhere for Rick to go. Bang. Well, that is gonna Right now it's showing Thanos and Albie in the lead there. So that was perfect timing for those two on those stops. They were able to complete that and get out ahead of the field. So couldn't ask for better luck on that one. Oh, nope, looks like they might have to come in here. Maybe everybody's coming. Top off? Yeah, I guess you have to come top off, right? Excuse me. See if Danos' pit crew can get him back out in the #1 spot. It's like right side's going up. Is it going to be right sides only? The DJ Kinner fuel only. Mark Dantuma looks like he was fuel only. Larry Ashby fuel only. Okay, a couple different varying strategies there. And I get that. You don't really need the tires at a track like this. So that's going to put Nicole, that's what she said, Creasel into the lead here. So I got to pull her in, you know that. Nicole, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep, got a copy.
Hey, you're leading this thing, huh? Looks like you got the old rabbit foot in the car along with you.
I sure hope so.
That's awesome. And did you? I saw you just did your pit stop. Are you good to go on fuel to the end, or do you got to do one more stop yet?
I'm probably gonna have to do at least one more. I think I'm about 2 laps short.
But even so, I think everybody's gonna have to probably do that. You might be able to save some. And I'm sure there'll be more cautions, but it looks good having that #6 Flamin' Karma paint scheme up there at the front. So go get her done, girl.
Hey, hopefully I can keep her up here.
10-4.
Thanks.
Yep. That was Nicole. That's what she said. Creasel got that #6 Flamin' Karma truck scheme out in front. And wouldn't that be awesome for her to get her first win in competition here tonight at Talladega? And Dougie boy, if you're watching, I know that would just eat you alive to have her win on my broadcast and not yours. Just kidding, buddy. Looks like the other trucks are coming back down again to top off. So Nicole mentioned that she was about 2 laps short, but I gotta wonder if, okay, so they're topping off, but if she clutches it, if she can push the clutch in and do all those things, I do believe she can save enough fuel. You know, again, all these caution laps help. So we'll have to see, but again, I don't think we're done wrecking, but so this is gonna be Nicole and DJ Kinner here are gonna lead this restart here. Again, Nicole will be in control of that. Larry Ashby, you see him back up in the 4th position. He's our biggest mover, up 12 spots. And we are going to take the green flag here with 39 to go. Sorry, lap 39 out of 65. Oh, we're getting down to the end here. If Nicole could somehow save 2 gallons of fuel. Again, I don't think we're done having cautions, but and again, now we're farther in the race. People are gonna start ramping it up and getting a little more crazier with their moves, not leaving each other as much space as what they did at the beginning, side draft and all that good stuff, and that leads to cautions. Lights are out on the pace truck. Nicole will lead them down here. Pace truck is pulling off. Field is in the hands of Nicole. That's what she said, Creasel. She will bring them down here to the start. Again, it's not this first Geico zone that you're seeing right there. It's going to be the next one. And she is in it and can fire whenever she wants. She does do that. She's going to get way out in front. That's going to allow them to get a big run on her here, so she's going to probably have to protect. Yeah, she'd be wise to just pump the brakes a little bit, back it up. Oh, Curtis Shields not even messing around. He jumps right up in front of DJ Kinner. They're going to go 3 wide. Oh, they think better of it. Now Curtis drops in front of Nicole. The power move there. That's okay. She's still right where she needs to be. Larry Ashby looking pretty racy there behind DJ Kinner. Got Brian Oshenska up there on the top side. Got those 3 hooked up again. It's like they're going to push DJ out in front of Curtis Shields here. Chooses to stay up on the high side. That top side is really rolling. You got 3 trucks that are clear now. You got Brian, Larry. Brian's not quite clear, but Larry and DJ are clear. Well, now Larry's not clear. I think they're gonna stay up there. I think they like the way their trucks are handling up there. Cole's gonna give Curtis Shields a good push here. And she might be trying to save that two laps of fuel that she has to, that she's short. We got 25 laps to go here. So again, that probably would be wise of her not to be out there leading, because you're going to burn more fuel. Now she can kind of 3/4 throttle, half throttle here, just ride around, save some fuel. Like Larry getting a little loose there, mid-corner. Keeping an eye on your Mosh Pit Award contenders. Brian Oshenska is in 5th. Thanos is in 10th. And Rick Sargent, your next closest, is in 17th and off the lap. So I think it's going to be between Thanos currently and Brian Oshenska. Got a lot of cars a lot of trucks rather down there on the bottom. Those top 3 up there, that Brian, Larry, Kinner combo seems to be really good on the high side. Again, I do believe this is the last race. The playoffs will start next week, so your top 10 in points, which I will pull up again at the end of the stream. Obviously, we'll have to make it official after the race here, but looks like Nicole is in that final transfer spot. If she continues to run where she's at, she should be able to punch her ticket into the playoffs there. Larry Ashby drops down to the bottom there. Getting a good push from Curtis Shields. Coming to 22 to go here at the line. Curtis getting right up behind Larry Ashby there. But again, that DJ Kinner, Brian Oshenska combo up top is also very strong. It's all about who can get the tightest together. Yes, that's what she said. See right there, Curtis is right up the backside of Larry Ashby there. Again, you can only do that for so long until you start to overheat, but he's able to push him way out in front. Now Larry kind of has to defend both lanes. Oh, looks like Curtis might have been thinking about dipping it below there. Larry's got to not leave as much room there to that yellow. So they will fill that gap. $20 laps to go here at the line, ladies and gentlemen, and we will settle this. Excuse me. Looks like Larry Ashby will lead that lap. Oh, Curtis Shields kind of drifts up a little bit there. Almost got into the side of DJ Kinner. As you can see, it's getting very racy. Curtis Shields all up the back of Larry now. I think he's looking for a way. He's looking for a way by 100%. He is not going to be content just pushing Larry. Again, in these races, it's all about where you're positioned at the right time. You know, you want to either be in that 1 or 2 spot. Unless someone tries to take you 3 wide, that's the best chances you're going to have there. Only got 4 trucks up on the top, and that would be DJ, Brian, looks like Christian Delgado, and Rick Sargent. Both Christian. Christian is not off the lead lap, but no, he is. That's not Christian. Sorry, that is that Albie. That's Albie, 55. Again, that bottom lane just has so many trucks in it. But as I say that, the top lane surges and DJ Kinner leads that lap over Larry Ashby. Brian's able to push him out in front. Again, then you go through the turn and the inside lane fights back hard. Excuse me. I'm shocked with how nicely everybody's playing with each other right now. 18 to go, 17 to go here. When will we see the big one? Not if, when. We will see it. Again, that top line is just so well formed. I gotta think though, if Brian can clear Larry, I think he'll slot down front. Again, the 94 Curtis Shields giving Larry Ashby a real good push. Should allow him to lead this lap. And Again, the line is down at the bottom. It does. Larry Ashby. No, DJ Kinner takes it. No, Larry Ashby did lead that lap. Okay, he did lead that lap. On board Nicole. Again, she said she was 2 laps short, so I gotta believe she's trying everything she can to save that 2 laps. I think she's gonna need a caution though, unfortunately. And again, I'm not sure if everybody else is good to go or not. I know they topped off, but I don't know if that was enough. He's out the back of Larry Ashby. See him get right below that yellow line off the turn. 14 laps to go at the line here. Looking back at Nicole. Curtis Shields is your leader, followed closely by Larry Ashby, DJ Kinner, and Nicole is in 4th. Brian Oshenska is 5th. $13 to go here at Talladega Motor Speedway, Super Speedway rather. Curtis Shields, your leader. 2nd place is Larry Ashby. DJ Kinner is 3rd. Brian Oshenska is 4th. Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel 5th. Albie is 6th. Mike Smith is in 7th. Mason Foster worked his way back up to 8th. Mark Dantuma 9th. Danos is riding around in 10th. That's your top 10. 11th is Man Senior, Evan Clapper. 12th, John Schmidt, Christian Delgado, and Donald Durrance. 13th, 14th, and 15th on the lead lap. Excuse me. I'm curious if they can make it. I know Nicole's probably going to be short. Larry looks like he's drifted up a little bit into Brian there. Able to get it back under control. Again, when you're leading this thing, you're definitely burning more fuel. So anybody who's close is not going to want to be out there pulling this pack. They're going to want to be pushing it and saving fuel. Okay, Brian gave up on the high side, jumps down low. Larry getting a good run on Curtis here. Again, will Larry and Brian go to the middle here? Larry, Brian, and Nicole, do they go to the middle and leave Curtis all alone down on the bottom? That could happen too if the top group leaves that lane open. We're coming up on 10 to go here. Again, it's open now. It's there if they want it, but again, it's timing the run. Mike Smith doing a little side drafting on the side of Larry Ashby. Excuse me. DJ Kinner led that lap. I think we're getting ready to see pit stops. I see the back of the field is straightening out back there. Nine laps to go. DJ Kinner also going to lead that one. Albie rather is in second. Curtis Shields third. Mike Smith fourth. Larry Ashby fifth. Ryan Oshenska back to sixth. I think fuel is an issue for everybody. I really do. We'll know with about 2 to go who's thinking they got it. I mean, because you're not saving 2 laps now. You would have already been starting that from the drop of the restart. Oh, we got a little bit of a wreck there, man. Senior. Looks like they all save it. That would have been the caution Nicole needed. Looks like they all save it. Excuse me. Oh, somebody's dropping me something. Topher, is that you? I can't see it, but there's all kinds of sirens going off. Jared's rooting on Nicole. And I knew that was you, Topher. Jesus. Getting me all excited. Thank you. I appreciate it, buddy. Oh, looks like they're hitting pit road here. I didn't think they could all go. Looks like, oh, Nicole coming in real hot. Is she going to make the commitment cone? Like she does get it woed up. That's going to put Albie into the lead here with Mike Smith, Mark Dantuma, Mason Foster, Larry Ashby, William Mann Sr., Evan Clapper, Christian Delgado, Danos, and John Schmidt, your top 10. Can they make it? That is the big question. I don't believe that they can. I know they all topped off, but I got to believe they're still a little bit short. Time will tell. We will see. Six laps to go at the line. Looks like that group's coming off. Curtis, you see Nicole there. DJ Kinner must have got a speeding. He's still on pit road. Will Albie get his first win here in the series? I believe it would be his first win. Mike Smith pushing him hard. They are coming up to lap Donald Durrance and Ray Hillhouse there. Thought they were hitting pit road. Not yet. 5 laps to go here at the line, ladies and gentlemen. Do they have to hit pit road? That's the question. If they do, Nicole and and Curtis could be in the catbird seat here. Potentially. Again, if Mike pulls out, does Mark go with him? Or is Mike going to be loyal and just stick with Albie? Do they come to pit road off of turn 4 this time? No, they do not. I think they're going for it. Excuse me. Mike Smith really giving a good push to Albie there. They do not come this time by either. 3 laps to go at the line. Did topping off save their race? That could be the move of the race. If Ray Hillhouse going to jump down to the bottom. Again, Ray Hillhouse off the lead, but Mark Dantuma and is now your leader, actually. Rick Sargent and Ray Hillhouse up there are not per position. They're coming up on Brian here. We got, looks like Larry Ashby's on pit road. Looks like Man Sr. also on pit road. 2 laps to go at the line, ladies and gentlemen. Can these trucks that stayed out make it? Your top 9 of Mark Dantuma, Albie, Mike Smith, Mason Foster, William Mann Sr., Evan Clapper, Christian Delgado, Thanos, and John Schmidt. Larry Ashby and Donald Durrance are on pit road currently. So if they come around and do not pit, they take the white flag. They're going for it. Doesn't mean they ain't going to run out on the way, but they're going for it. I gotta think they're probably going for it if, I mean, otherwise I feel they would have come in at the start of 2 laps. Let's see what they do here. Looks like Rick Sargent is in. Mark Dantuma, your leader, coming on the white flag. They are going for it. Evan Clapper, Christian Delgado took the lead on the high side. Are they too far out in front? Mark Dantuma being pushed by Ray Hillhouse. They're on the high side. Might need a little bit of side drafting here. Can Ray give Mark the push he needs? Oh, Ray's spinning! He saves it! Christian Delgado's wrecked! It's a drag race between Mark Dantuma and Evan Clapper. Coming to the line. Evan not giving him any room. Pinching him up top. Is this going to be a photo finish? Evan Clapper's going to win. Evan Clapper wins your race, followed by Mark Dantuma, Mason Foster. That's your top 3. Thanos is 4th. John Schmidt is 5th. Albie is 6th. Man Sr. 7th. Mike Smith is 8th. 9th is Christian Delgado. 10th is Larry Ashby. Brian Oshenska. Curtis Shields. Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel. DJ Kinner. Ray Hillhouse. And Rick Sargent 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Donald Durns, 17. Bill Percy out in 18th. Let's talk to your top three, starting with Evan Clapper. Little mouse would work here. Let's see here. Evan here. Okay. It doesn't look like Evan is in chat that I see. Okay, let's grab Mr. Dan Tuma then. Mark Dan Tuma, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
I got a copy on you.
Hey man, that was a hell of a race. I drag race to the line. It looked like Evan was running you pretty tight there up against the wall trying to side draft you. Looked like you were getting a good push from Ray Hillhouse, and then he just kind of the truck got turned sideways and chaos ensued. Walk us through that last couple turns there.
Well, it was really just a fuel mileage race. I actually ran out in the tri-oval there, so I didn't actually make it under power to the start finish. But yeah, it was a good push with Ray getting me up there, and Evan just had a little more of a run, a little more energy.
10-4. Well, it was exciting nonetheless, and I was wondering because I saw Nicole. I remember I was talking to Nicole on that restart, and she said she was about 2 laps short. But I saw you guys came down twice before that went green and topped off, and it turns out that you said that still wasn't enough. You ran out in the tri-oval essentially.
Yeah, and I was saving the entire run, so I was just trying to stay in the pack, part throttle it, but I just couldn't get quite enough.
That is crazy. Well, congratulations on second place. You earned it, and I will see you tomorrow, buddy.
You got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Dantuma. We are going to pull in Mason Foster if he's still with us. He is. Mason Foster, this is Rich up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Hey, yeah, I do.
Hey, congrats on third place there. Heck of a run. I was talking to Mark Dantuma, and he said he ran out of gas in the tri-oval. Were you under power coming to the line, or did you also fuel mileage race and not have any gas at the end there?
No, I think I saved probably the best in the whole field. I had an extra whole lap. I just was too far in the back coming through, trying to get the run to come to the tri-oval, and I guess the gap kind of closed on me, so.
10-4. Well, again, congrats on third place there. It's still nothing to hang your head on, a podium finish, and enjoy that one.
Thank you.
Mason Foster, ladies and gentlemen. We will not be back next week. I believe next week is Super Bowl, so that one we'll have the week off, the weekend off for that. Cup Series will also not be back next weekend, so we'll resume in 2 weeks. The Cup Series will be on tomorrow. You can come check me out. I'll be here in the rig racing at, again, Talladega in the next gen cars. If you would like to catch a broadcast, you can tune in to that. That would be How to Suck at iRacing. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, this is Pizza Pepper Gaming, and we will catch you on the next one.